welcome back. This time we are not playing Settlers, we are playing Anno 1800. And Anno 1800 is not out yet, it is in closed beta, but in this round of beta testing we are allowed to talk about it, so let's talk about it. So first off, I tried to record before, but for some reason I got some weird flickering when doing that, so I think I fixed the issue, so there should be no problem now. And also I'm a bit sick, but Anno came out today, so we have to play. So I think we should just make a new game. Yes, let's do that. And let's have let's have more guidance. And who should we be? I think we should be, yes, let's be this guy. And he looks sort of like a majestic man, so maybe we should have, yes, let's have a griff as our flag, and light blue is a good color, I think. So let's continue that. No, that is not our name. We are Aliestor, yes. Continue. And I think we should just start with the normal setting. Don't do all of the advanced stuff, just the normal game. Before we get to know all of the ins and outs of this game and what the settings means and stuff like that, it's probably a good idea to play in order to learn that. That's what I mean. So while the game is loading, I guess we can talk a little bit about the game. It plays very much like Anno 1404, so for the people who are fan of that, they will not be disappointed by this game, I think. And when loading, it looks a little strange.
I'm the observer, my friend. When there is more than meets the eye, I will let you know.
Okay then. And this, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a time where we can't be attacked or something, I don't know. Anyway, we start with a big island like this. Oh, this is a very good island with a lot of open area for us to
Every settlement needs a
to build
market.
houses in.
The people want a place for supplies. Provide
Yes,
it.
we know this. This is pretty standard Anno stuff, so let's... oh, I wish I could zoom out further. But I can't, and stuff is going on the other screen that popped up. That was a bit weird. Anyway, market. So... don't know if we should keep these animals, if we should stay away from building in this. Like, I think if we build like this, then we will scare the animals away a little bit. I don't think the animals will disappear, they will just go to another area. I think that is how it works, but I am not 100% sure. But I think we should probably have our market up here. That will give us some good... a nice amount of space around it, and we should also keep it in a distance where we can actually hook it up with this, because otherwise it will not work. That's a thing they apparently changed, because that was not a thing in the previous game, Anno 1404. I don't know much about the newer Annos, but I know that one. So oh, that's just trees, okay. So we should get started on housing. We need a lot of houses.
You reached a new milestone.
I think we could probably do 2 of that kind of square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
outdo yourself.
I'm not that old. What's she talking about?
Everything you built so far consumed wood. We'll be
Yes.
needing more of it to continue.
Yes, we need wood. That is a thing. So we need a lumberjack, and we also need a sawmill. So we could look at this road and oh, I think this time is the time it takes to reach full yield of wood, so they have to spend some time to plant trees and at the start. Maybe we should just build that one to start with, and maybe see first how much does this can input 8 and it will output 8. That's great. So then we can build one of these and see how much that will output. That's actually crazy that we can put it this close, like we can have this much area of the circle. The circle not be useful, or what you would say. So maybe we just do like that. And then we should probably have another one. And then we need to put it at a distance where it will be okay. Or we could just offset it. I think we should probably have offset everything. So if we just I think that's a good distance. Actually, a thing we can do on this is we can relocate. So if we want this to be here instead, we can just move it. Yeah, and I want to move this as well. Oh, okay, so that will actually be mean a not as good area, so it have to be here. So maybe we should have it over here still. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then we will we'll do something like that. Yeah. That's gonna be okay. I think it's just a trial round. If we want to change the layout, we can just do that later. So we have this initial thing. Oh yeah, and they want us to make a warehouse. But I decided to do it at the dock instead, so where should we put the warehouse? The thing is, we actually need to connect to this, so we can just do a big road all the way out here. We should also have a look at where our resources are. We have a lot of resources up here. Is that clay? That's clay, and I think all of these are oil. Yes, these are oil fields. So that is probably a good idea to build in a way where we will be able to tap into this. And we have reached a new milestone, so we can build new stuff that can then give us the ability to upgrade our population from farmers into workers, I think it's called. And so we should probably work on getting up here, but we should also consider where we want to do our farms and stuff. So I think for now we'll just put a road in this direction. Oh, and there's also clay here. That's good to know. I think we should maybe put a warehouse somewhere over the rainbow. Maybe there. Then we need to hook that up.
Eldest, you outdo yourself.
We still have a lot of money, so that is no problem. Yes, I know.
The farmers are hungry. You'll have to supply them with the
right.
necessary.
Yes. We need
starting with fish.
to make a fishery. I'm just thinking if there's any reason to place it on one side or the other, but I think this will be fine. Initially it should be fine to just have one, because we do not have a lot of people. I think we should... Yeah, we need more people. But we do not have a lot of wood, so we should also keep an eye on that. I think we actually start with a ton of wood in this one, so we should be able to transfer some of this wood to our island. Just do like that, and then we have what we need in order to get set up, I would say. It's a good idea to, as early as possible, to curb this this deficit and start making some money. And the way I normally build in a game like this is I like to keep some areas around around the market open for the utilities to make the people happy. So we could then potentially do a row of houses like this again.
Game saved.
So this should give us a bunch of people, and while we're waiting for them to move in, we can start on the things we need in order for them to advance.
The people here need somewhere to drown their sorrows.
Yes.
A pub will fill this town with laughter.
Yes, we need a pub, I know. We should... Can we only... I've not gotten the hang of this. I think sometimes a building like that will rotate, and in other situations it will not. So it's a bit weird. Probably fine to put it up here.
See how the whole world bows before us.
And then we need to have... Yes, we need a fire station. So I think we should put that there. Then we can do some snaps, and I think we need the snaps to be served here. I don't know. Or is it just... it's just about happiness, I think. Yes. They need snaps here and they don't have any. So that will be a good idea to get that done. And in order to make snaps, we need to grow potatoes. So we should get started on that. Actually, maybe we should make the snaps distillery and put it right up against here, and then we can put the potato farm here, and then we can
This is the way the farmers ride,
check how
This is the way the farmers
the
ride,
output and input and output are. So this can take in 6 and will produce 4, and
The
this...
land can only be farmed if there are enough fields.
Yes,
We must plant them.
we will get to it. So 72. That's more than 72. Okay.
You restore a grain of my trust in humanity.
Is that gonna produce enough? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll put the last. Wait, what? Ah, right. It's placed up against. Yes, yes. That is how we wanted it. Right.
I'll do. Darling, bring your Paris hat.
Yes, that should be perfect. Okay. So for now, that will be okay. But we want to have 3 farms to 2 production things, and we do want the same for these. I think, as far as I remember from the last time I loaded up this game, when it didn't work as intended. So we should maybe do this one. I would put it up against, but I think maybe we want to be able to put a road in that direction. So road like that, and road like that. And then we can do... Oh yeah, this is not gonna be good. Okay. We're gonna do it anyway. Because these guys have 3 farm plots, so we can just do something like this. And then we have this all of a sudden. What are we gonna do about that? But we can just put another one of these and then have the sheep farms up in this area. Right up against the cliff area here, so that will be okay, I think. I think that's a good start. So that should bring us
This is the way the farmers ride, hobbledy-hoy, hobbledy-hoy.
the things we
This
need
is
here.
the way the farmers ride, hobbledy-hobblededy-hoy. Hey!
So we need the clothes for them to upgrade, and we need them to be happy in order, yeah, to be happy. So what are we doing here?
Game saved.
We should probably have another setup of this. And we need more houses. So we should probably do this first. And we do have an excess workforce, so that's good. Otherwise we should have done the houses first. So let's get on to this. Get on with this. To it with it stuff. Let's put a sawmill. Let's put it here because we probably want to have a road there. And then we also know where to place this in order to not get issues. Basically, we want it to not just be 100%. We want it to be very sure it's 100%. Like here, it will not be. Here, it will just be, and then somewhere out here will be pretty good to put it. So I think there could be good. And then... Oh wow. They can actually overlap a lot. Okay, we have that, so now we need some roads. I think that should work. And yes, we needed some houses like I was talking about. And we can do the roads first. That's a bit annoying. Let's do it from this side, then we can do it the way I want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because then I'm sure I can fit the amount of houses. I was gonna say horses, but I mean houses in here. So I think that's pretty good. And we can have a look here and see, is our amount of stuff increasing? We still have increasing fish, so having one of these is probably okay. And actually, while we are at it, we should
orders?
probably send this out.
Aye, aye.
Have a look at the area. So, fire station, we have that. We have the pub. We could do some parks. But we can also just put houses here. What we will probably do is put a house like that, a house like that, and then we can do some... What kind of park should we do? Maybe 2 trees. And a bush.
With a
And I
lark
think
this
we
morning,
should
I
be able
was.
to rotate around like this
Sample,
and
sir.
see. So that looks okay. They are not just trees.
Fun things around here in Meal.
Okay, so we have found one of the... is that one of the other players? I think, yeah, this is our island. Yes. So we have found... Yeah, okay, so that is another... I don't know, what is that? Is that her island, or... Ah, right, she lives there. Okay. What should... Oh, what? Oh, okay.
You have prepared everything.
She is...
Now is the time to advance by settling
She's
the first
advancing pretty
workers.
fast, and she have the stuff she needs there. So, I think we should also advance, so we don't fall behind.
A land lush and green.
We all like a nap in the orchard.
You reached a new milestone.
And we need a bunch of these in order
Honest work.
to
That's all we ask.
do stuff. Actually, we have some of the stuff unlocked right away, so
Rare
we
for
can just go
promises
to
to be
the
kept.
worker screen here, and then we can do stuff like bricks, and it's good to get bricks online as soon as possible. So let's do like this, and do a little bit of road. Get away. So we actually need more workforce. So we do need to upgrade these.
Fetid, festering filth.
And we are in a situation where we need more wood. We do have a double setup here that I think should be working fine.
Get some rest. It's going to be a long voyage.
Looks like this one is actually needing wood and not getting it. Oh, okay, that's a good thing she's saying there. I did not realize that, because I was just looking at output, like saying, okay, they output 4, this one can take in 4, but let's have a look at that. Let's do 2 of them then. Worker, yes. That will probably be pretty good. But that just means we need more workforce. Ah, right. I see now, that's a thing I did not see before. There is actually a time for how long it takes for them to do things on this. So this takes half a minute and this takes 1 minute. So of course, this one should be able to supply 2 of these. So let's see if I was actually wrong with the other things. So snaps, potatoes. Okay, so that is actually a 1-to-1. And this is also a 1-to-1, at least on the time.
Investors crushing youth in the jaws of their machines, trading on us like goods, makes my bloody blood boil.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe it works like that. Maybe they produce more in that time. I don't know. Or maybe it's the time it takes for them to produce one thing. That could also be. It's not potato, it's potatoes. Yeah.
There ain't enough of us.
Of course, 1 unit of potato would probably be kilos or something like that. So it is more potatoes. I'm an idiot. Yes, houses. We need to upgrade because we need a bigger
Unionism
workforce.
is our future. Us filings swept into an iron tide. The rattle of the workers. Freedom and equality for all.
Okay, so where is our ship? Go to the ship. The ship almost looks shipwrecked, but it's not. Oh, that's actually a nice island. We can do some hops. We can do some pepper and grapes. Should remember that, but it's probably a tiny little island. Oh, no, that's actually okay.
Aye.
We need to find the guy where we can trade at. I think he's called Lord something in Anno 1404, but I don't remember his name. Oh, was this a quest? Quest available. This girlfriend and late uncle just laying around the house. Thought you might find some use for it. Go ahead and take it.
Up with a lark this morning, I was.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Say,
I'm happy as a sandboy. Will you build us another castle?
Build us another castle. I don't know what he means. Trade union. How much can we cover with this? That would be absolutely perfect, but yeah, I think we're gonna do this. So let's just place it even though we do not have the resources, so then it comes up as a blueprint. And then when we have the resources, we can click this one and then boom, it's done. So let's upgrade some more of these, because we needed the workforce. And our money is looking pretty good. And we are getting a little bit of wood in, so we could potentially do some more houses. Yes, but we should have a look. Is all of our resources increasing? This is increasing. This is increasing. The important things are increasing, and the rest we do not have production of yet. And we don't want this to be increasing because clay in itself is not really a resource that we want to have, but we want this. So yes, we can do this now, or should be able to. No, we can't because we need the wood. Yes, that's the thing. And if we could find the guy we can trade with, then we should be able to buy some wood, or we can just increase our wood production. But I'm pretty sure this should be okay to have these two working.
a fire broke out.
A fire broke out. Is it not covered by the fire station? Let's renovate. I think it was covered. A new island has been discovered. And in the meantime, we got the things we needed in order to do this thing. So let's do it. And then we should be able to place the thing that we got from the guy. It's actually the first time I got one of... What? Don't we have the item? Warnings, notifications. How do I collect it? A worker has something for you. Okay, Mr. Okay. How do
Are we to
I...
be overlooked?
Ah, okay, so I actually needed to pick it up
Bad for a big boss.
right in front of him. Okay. So... put this on. Then all of these should work better. And what I wanted to check before was I wanted to go to the farm and I wanted to... go to farmers and I wanted to check what's this, 15 and 15. Okay, so I guess 1-to-1 should actually be fine. Let's see, are we increasing in logs? Yes, we are. Okay. So we should have just done this from the start. Probably. Okay, that should be fine. Should we have another one?
Game saved.
Guess we can just move this one. So, pick you up.
Please don't leave your crate unattended, sir.
So that should be perfect. Now we should have plenty of wood. It's probably too many sawmills, but for now I think it's pretty good to have that. And we have a steady supply of stone. Let's have another look again. Are we still increasing on everything? Yes, but we don't have a lot of snaps in storage, so we probably need to expand on this, but let's see. Workers. We need more workers in order to get this stuff. But while we are creating more jobs for those workers, we can also do some sausage production. So I don't remember what the farms are like for this. Also, let's just delete it for now and check the numbers on them instead. So 1 minute and 1 minute. Okay. So that actually sounds like a 1-to-1. So let's try and do this. 5 fields, okay. And it is this sort of field, so let's try and do... No. Why? Why are you doing this? How do I rotate? Pressing buttons like crazy and not finding out how to rotate. No! Okay.
A Czech copy? Really, entirely marvelous to meet you. And that we may show truth, or anything, actually, in my, our broadsheet.
Okay, this looks very bad. Worst case scenario. Scarcity of sausages. Factory workers no. Edit. We need to edit this newspaper. This is this does not show the true this is not a true representation of our colony. I think the happiness one is probably fine, so I think we should put some distracting propaganda on this one.
Are you sure? Of course
And
you're sure.
Sure, a bit of income. Let's put that on this one.
That is a wonderful idea.
So having people spend and a distracting thing about was that only people with high opinion of themselves can answer these extremely impossible questions.
In journalism, one holds a mirror to life.
So
amplifies the voiceless.
I got no idea what this thing is. I think it's called influence, but I don't know how we get it. But apparently we have some, so let's publish this.
Anything else? Then I'll send it out.
And apparently we need some more workers, so let's do some upgrades. And we have a lot of
You reached a new milestone.
we have a lot of wood, so we can just go ahead and do that. So now we have a port town status. Let's see our curious port town attractiveness. It's not very attractive, that's true. We could potentially put some parks here. What else do we need? Yes, sausage production. We were doing that. And church. We need a church. And where do we need it? And we don't have the resources for it. We need some bricks. Should we maybe move these houses in this fire station? Maybe like that. Whoops, that's wrong. Not very realistic this, but I remember from the from at least Anno 1404 how annoying it is when you place something wrong. So let's put this blueprint down. What? The area, right, the parks.
Fetid, festering filth.
So we can do it like that. No, wait. Did I just figure something out here?
Never sample, sir.
Up with a lark this morning, I was.
Oh, okay. I just thought that I figured out how to turn it, but that was not the case. Anyway, we need bread. So bread is a 3-step process. We need the grain, that's 1 minute. We need the flour, that is half a minute, and then we need the bakery, the bread making, that is 1 minute. So the way I see that is we need 2 grain farms in order to supply one flour mill, and then we need 2 bakeries again to take out the excess, or to be fully, to use that fully. So let's try and do something like this. Put a road. And this is gonna be a lot of fields, I think. So how are we gonna do this? We can potentially just do them in this direction. That's not really gonna change a lot. So that's potentially a good way to do this. So if we want to go big on this thing, then we can just make another one here. Maybe do it there. And oh, that's actually almost all the fields we need. What would happen if we actually relocate this? Oh, that's nice. But I don't really know how to get rid of that tool again, so... So that is 2 farms. Then we just need a mill and 2 bakeries.
Game saved.
And of course we can't fit that up there. How are the size of the bakeries? Pretty much the same. So maybe we should do the mill up there. No. Changed my mind about that. We should have the mill. No, mill. Right there. And we can do a bakery like that. And can't fit one in there, so we'll just have to make it either here or here. Being within this circle is probably also a good idea. But the priority was pretty much just to cover this, so we could get some more clay out. And with this new industry, we have a house need. So let's do something about that. I think we should just go big and place a lot of farmers' residences. That's placed a little bit wrong. Oh, this square is not nice. Whoops. So move things around a little bit. Ah, we placed it right. I thought we actually clicked the wrong area, but that's fine. Okay. So this should fix our problem in a moment. And we are missing people, so we can't actually do it. We are missing farmers. So let's do like that. And I guess we are now pretty much just waiting for farmers, so let's look at some of the other stuff. What kind of harbor buildings can we do? Oh, we can actually do them now. The last time I checked them in the other game, it was not possible. So here we can store more stuff. Harbor Master Office. Influence your harbor buildings. I'm not really sure what that means. Mounted gun, I guess that's like what we have on the front here. And what is this? A cannon tower. Okay, so we need 50 more workers for that. But I think we need something like this at some point. But we do not have the people for it, and we do not have the clay for it. So we have clay here. We could potentially do that. What do we have here? That is coal. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. What do we need to do this? We need artisans. That's a while. That's gonna take a while to get there, I think, at this pace we have right now. So let's have a look at people. Do they still have everything they need? How about you guys? You do not have bread yet, and you do not have soap. And yeah, soap is not something we have looked at yet. And school, guess that will come at some point. I think it's a good time to do this, because we are in need of workers, so might as well. And this is a whole new section, so that is why there is no people living in the houses, or they are not filled up, I mean. Ah, right, wrong building. Perfect. But
Game saved.
not perfect. We have a little bit of a deficit. Should we move some of this? I think if we move the fire station to this spot, it will still have coverage. And then we can just put some houses in here. Or we can't. Ah, that's too big. Okay. I just thought I was being clever, but apparently not.
Sorry, that's as low as I can.
Wish we could rotate. Okay, then we have to do the grid the other way. But that is probably fine. Now we move you. Hopefully there will be no fires while we do this.
Dry wall fell on her. Nothing could be done.
Just thinking of how to do this.
Nap in the orchard.
It's brought on my lumbago.
Okay, I think that's okay for now. Let's put it back to... Can we press home and get it back? Yes, we can. Okay. Was that the original? Okay. So... we have gotten some people, so that means we can do more stuff, and we can actually do the soap production I was talking about earlier. So in order to do that, we need some pig production. We have that here. Then we need rendering works, and then we need sub-factory. So it looks like this is a 1-to-1 and then this is 2. So let's squeeze that in there. It would probably be nice to have a road going that way, so why are you like this? I did not want that. Okay, so road. And it was this, so rendering works. That takes iron. Okay. So we actually need to get into this. So this is charcoal kiln and this is an iron mine. But we have potential for a coal mine. Okay. Okay. And I guess this... iron mine, sorry. So, charcoal kiln, let's check. Yes, we need to have an area for this one. And it's probably a good idea to have it... this was coal. Okay. What's this? Limestone. Is there a way for us to identify where the iron is? Doing that actually highlights all of the coal mines. Okay. What's this? This is iron. And this is coal. Okay. So we should probably have a little warehouse over here. A little warehouse. We could potentially feed stuff from these into this one. But I don't know if you want that. I think for now we just want it here. And then we probably want a road. Let's just put the road like this. Workers.
I checked the manifests. Not all our facilities are able to deliver the goods they produce.
Ah, right.
Please
yes.
correct the situation.
Okay, so this will make us able to build ships, and ships cost sail and wood. Okay, that's a thing we also need to do, but I think we should. I think metal should be the priority. So, woman, you will have to wait. Iron mine. Oh, okay. So of course we used all of our bricks on that. So I think we should just do this instead. Charcoal. Also, I forgot to check what is the time. Half minute, 15 seconds. Wow. So 2 charcoal burners, 2 furnaces. No, wait. 2 charcoal burners. Yeah, so this is a 1-to-1. So if we have 2 of these, and we also need to have 2 of these, and then this is that's an annoying number. So that is so 2 of these. That would mean we need 3 of these. So 2 of these. Something like that. My brain stopped working there. Sorry. So first off, we just need to get this started. And doing it down here should be fine. But it will just take a while for them to plant the forest. But we can wait. So yes. I'm getting a little bit tired, I guess, so I think we need to stop the video at some point. One of these. And what did I say? I said we needed 2 of these, right? Because of this one, and then we need 2 of these as well. Something like that. I still don't know when things are rotating.
Game saved.
That is so annoying. Move. Yes, we want to move you. I can't. I got no idea. And of course we have an insufficient workforce, so I think we should just get rid of it anyway. And we need to get into demolish mode instead. So steelworks. Oh, that's a big building. Really wish we could rotate it. But the game does not care.
Digs is full of kids. More likely find me out and about of an evening, seeing what's what.
Maybe I will find out before the next time I record how to rotate, because there's probably a way to do it. It seems a bit silly if there's not. Oh, that's copy. That's probably nice if you're actually doing an error, and then you can be like, hey, I need another farm, and then you can just be like, copy. And we have a huge need of workers, so that is probably a thing we should do something about, because
Look busy, people.
they are complaining about it, and our balance of money is not very good. So do some more roads and stuff. Do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not really... that was not really well thought out, but I guess it will be fine to do it a little bit more tight packed like that. Can always move stuff around if there's something here that we think is not working properly.
I have the hump half the time.
Can't we just do a thing where everyone that can upgrade will upgrade? Because this clicking is gonna be a little bit tedious in the long run. Is tedious the right word? I think it is. Okay, so now we have a farmer deficit again, so we need to do something about that. So we can do like this. And then we can do like this, and then I think we can do... Actually, I think we should probably... no, not there. Move it there. Something like that. So now we have pretty much used our stored up wood. And we still have a big worker deficit. How about you guys? You are ready. But we do not have enough resources. So we need these to start working. Okay, so this one has actually started producing. Yes, stuff is in transit.
We've run out of cabins.
Connect small warehouse to the trading... Ah, yes, 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 yes.
I'm not going to say I didn't think it possible.
That makes sense. So, more housing. And we need to keep an eye out for this, because it will probably be a good idea to get that one up. That will probably make people very happy, I would guess. Oh, is that too far? But this is still a good distance, okay. And we don't have the wood, but we are getting workers slowly. But I think this is a good place to put a cut in. I think it's a good idea for a new game like Anno to do a big video like this, where we sort of really get into it. But doing more in one sitting, I think would hurt the quality of the video, and that will just sit and stop talking because I just get tired. It's also getting a bit late. Oh, but before we go, we should review the newspaper.
I once went undercover as a clown and joined the circus, but when the balloon burst, my report was far too colourful to publish.
Okay. So they are complaining about a scarcity of soap. But they like the shipyard, but we removed the shipyard. Okay. That that is okay. That made them happy, and positive outcome from yes, because we have been making positive money, but we don't want this. So what do we want instead? Income is always good. Yes. Let's make people spend some money.
That's the word.
Spend, spend, spend.
Anything else? Then I'll send it out.
Guess it's a good idea to own the newspaper. Or to have influence like that. 1, 2, 3. And then we can put down some houses. Right, these are outside the range, but I guess that's okay because no, wait. In the old game it would be
no face for
okay.
poker.
What? Why does she hate me? I got no idea. Anyway,
Attention for the Admiral.
let's send this out. Go back to our island and have a little look at our progress this first hour and something.
Game saved.
Actually, while we're at it, just fix this problem. Come on, move in. Okay, so our housing situation is pretty good. We will probably start to have a decrease like this. Yes, we need more work clothes. So that's a thing we will have to fix in the next video. And I was almost coughing there again. Let's upgrade this while we're at it.
On Wibbly, eh? Stick by me and you come good.
So we found another guy and have a pretty good start on this island here, I would say. We can look at our little settlement from another perspective and see the horrible grid. But I think it looks pretty good.
More's the merrier.
And the almost symmetrical farming stuff over here and our organic coastline of wheat. And what do we see out here? We see our harbor area. And then we have the horrible pollution over here. That's actually a nice twist that there's horrible pollution around the iron production.
Where do we take the stuff without a warehouse?
Is this warehouse not in range?
I am Heshua Princess Ching. My father and mother
Probably
sent
not.
me as an ambassador.
So guess we move things. Or is it because the road is not... The road is probably not connecting, right? That's stupid. Of me, of course. Not the game's fault. Just me being stupid that I did not connect this. And still I did not connect it. Now it's connected. Of course. Anyway. I just want to say thanks for watching and I hope you will like this video. If you like to see some more Anno 1800, because for a new series like this, it's always nice to see likes on the first videos, also the next videos, but especially the first video, so I can know, so I will know if it is something people like. and also it's a bit hard for me being having branded the channel pretty much as a Settlers channel to go into other games like this. So it's good for me to know if people like it or not. So thank you and goodbye.